3 things that make sense in Japan but not in other countries. First, all Japanese iPhones have this secret feature where even if your phone is on silent mode, it still makes a shutter sound when you take a picture, because privacy for others needs to be respected. Next, in Japanese restaurants, they clean their grills with big blocks of ice. The ice instantly starts evaporating because of the high temperature from the grill, and it's a fast, chemical-free way to clean. And finally, this gadget in Japan is perfect for single girls, because you can literally twist off any lid by yourself. 3 everyday things in Japan and Korea that are genius. First, in Korea, when you pick up medicine at a pharmacy, every dose is neatly packed into its own little bag, telling you exactly when to take it. Next, in Japan, running out of battery isn't even a problem. You can rent a power bank from a nearby store like 7-Eleven and drop it off at any of the 50,000 spots nationwide. Finally, at Korean stores, you can find drink holders at the entrance, so you don't have to carry it around the store. 3 weird Japanese inventions that just don't make any sense. First, in Japan's Apple stores, you can literally pick up an iPhone and walk away. There are no security cables attached to it because they trust their people. But on the other hand, they have convenience stores with hundreds of cameras. Next, Japan invented something nobody asked for: drinkable mayo. It literally comes with a straw and it tastes absolutely disgusting. And finally, this Japanese invention might look like a genius can opener at first, until you realize you have fingers that can do the same. 3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, in Japan, you can have a sunny day even in a room with no windows. They created these artificial skylights that look so real, you'll forget you're indoors. These aren't just lights, they're solar simulators that replicate the sun and blue sky with incredible precision. You can even control the vibe from your phone, shifting from a bright morning sky to a warm, cozy sunset. Next, Japanese deers are incredibly polite. In the city of Nara, the local deers have actually learned to bow to people. They do this as a sign of respect. If you bow to them first, they'll almost always bow back before enjoying their treat. Also, in Japan, they take wellness seriously, and this lymphatic drainage massager is proof. It features multiple rolling beads designed to improve circulation and reduce the appearance of cellulite with just 10 minutes of use a day. Lastly, in Japan, they've solved the mystery of why kids turn into fountains of vomit on road trips. These special glasses use a blue liquid to create a fake horizon, syncing the brain with the car's movement to stop nausea instantly. It's a small price to pay for a clean back seat.
3 things that prove Japan is living in the future. First, inside Japan. If you carefully look at any soft drink or water bottle, you'll notice a small arrow on top of the label, and right under it there's a thin cut in the label. The reason behind this is actually very useful. After buying the bottle, people peel the label off like this, and there is even a separate dustbin to throw it away. That's because in Japan, the plastic bottle and the label stuck on it must be disposed of in different bins. Next, in Japan's airports and offices, you'll find digital security guards like these. If you ask them a question, these characters respond to you in real time. Lastly, when Japanese people go outside, they carry these small capsules in their bags. You just press it, and a cleaning cloth pops out, which you can use to clean your hands.
3 things in Japan that should be in every house. First, those ugly plastic razors are unhygienic and horrible for the environment. That's why in Japan, you can find these cardboard foldable razors. It's 100% disposable and comes completely flat. You just follow the numbers to assemble it, shave, and throw it away when you're done. Second, in Japan, they invented this automatic nail clipper that acts like a tiny lawnmower for your nails. You just slide your finger along the slot, and it safely trims, shapes, and buffs your nails down completely hassle-free with 0 risk of cutting your skin. Best of all, it collects all the trimmings inside a hidden compartment, so there's absolutely no mess left behind. Also, in Japan, they use these genius dual-action injectors to make their meat incredibly juicy. The device features built-in stainless steel needles that pierce the meat to tenderize it, while simultaneously injecting marinade deep inside the tissue. It ensures the flavor spreads evenly through every single bite, instead of just sitting on the surface. And lastly, in Japan, some skincare brands hang their product samples for free right on a subway train. They do this so people can easily take them home, try them out, and leave their feedback online. It's a pretty rare thing to see, but if you happen to find one on your morning commute, consider yourself lucky.
3 things in Japan that are seriously smart. First, in Japan, they sell jelly water, and this is not a joke. It's specially made for elderly people. Because of its jelly-like texture, it's easier to swallow, and there's no risk of choking. Next, forget boring microwave popcorn bag. In Japan, you get a foil-covered bowl that slowly puffs up when heated, giving you movie theater popcorn with 0 mess. Next, you'll find stalls in Japan that sell original Oreo churros. They're coated with sugar and served with a special sauce that tastes just like Oreo cream. Next, if you're tired of drinking plain water, try these special flavored bottle caps. Just twist the cap onto a regular water bottle, and within seconds, plain water turns into a flavored drink. They come in almost every flavor you can imagine. Next, some restaurants in Japan even give you a stain remover stick. If you get ketchup or any other stain on your clothes, clothes while eating, just rub it lightly with the stick and the stain disappears in seconds. And finally, in Japan, milk cartons have a tiny but genius design on the side made especially for blind people. By feeling it, they can instantly tell it's 100% milk and not another drink.
This is why Japan feels like the future. First, in Japan, people use metal ice cubes. You freeze them once, drop them into your drink, and they chill it instantly without diluting the flavor. No more watery juice or coffee. And when you're done, you just wash them and use them again. Small idea, big difference. Next, forget regular chips. In Japan, they take an entire potato, spiral it into one long slice, coat it in seasoning, and deep fry it until it's perfectly crispy. You don't eat a handful, you eat the whole potato in one giant crunchy bite. Street food, but engineered. Now, imagine ordering iced coffee, but instead of ice cubes, it comes inside a solid block of ice. As you drink, it slowly melts, keeping the flavor strong till the last sip. And when the coffee is gone, you can literally shave the ice and eat it like a dessert. It's an experience, not just a drink. Next, foot pain from bunions is a real problem, and most solutions look bad. But in Japan, they redesign the shoe itself. These shoes look normal on the outside, but inside, they adjust to your foot using a small dial. No laces, no pressure, just a perfect fit that actually looks good. And finally, this one really stands out. In many places, caregivers still lift patients manually, which can be risky and uncomfortable. But Japan focuses on no-lift care. They use simple tools and smarter techniques to move patients safely while keeping their dignity intact. Even basic care feels more human, more thoughtful. By the way, what's your favorite thing in life right now?
I wouldn't wanna be anybody else.
Little things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, people use this egg timer while boiling eggs. With its help, you can boil eggs exactly the way you like. It has 3 levels that show how well the egg is cooked from the inside. As it heats up, it changes color. So, by looking at it, you can decide when your egg is boiled just right. Next, people in Japan are so creative that instead of using a normal pen, they use pens that look exactly like a syringe. You can fill ink into these bottles like a syringe, and then write with those pens. Also, in Japan, you can eat candies that look exactly like a bandage, and their packaging is also designed to resemble real bandages. These candies come in different colors, each made to match different food flavors. Lastly, this unique shop in Japan sells some of the most unusual phone covers. These covers are made by packing real objects inside them. Apart from that, their designs are inspired by traditional Japanese elements. They're handcrafted by professional artists to look exactly like the real thing.
Okay, put the straw in. So we're gonna get the popcorn.
Three things in Japan that just make sense and should be everywhere. First, in Japan, this artist creates hyper-realistic miniature food, recreating every single ingredient in insane detail to build tiny sandwiches that look completely real. These aren't just toys. They are used as full display menus for restaurants because they look so delicious. It's the most impressive way to see Japan's famous attention to detail in the palm of your hand. Next, in Japan, a broken plate isn't trash. It can actually be worth thousands of dollars. They use an ancient art called kintsugi to repair cracks using real gold. Instead of hiding the damage, they highlight the breaks to make them part of the design. It's a 500-year-old tradition that makes pottery more beautiful. Also, in Japan, they created the only travel kit you'll ever need. Instead of 5 messy bottles, this single container holds your entire bathroom routine in one hand. It even comes with pre-printed labels, so you never mix up your shampoo and lotion. Lastly, in Japan, they have these dog-shaped popsicles that look almost too real to eat. They are made from caramel milk tea and are designed with incredible detail, from the textured fur to the tiny pink tongue. They've become a huge hit for anyone who loves cute and unique treats.
You're supposed to shake your boba 17 times. Sunrise Tea Studio just expanded to Sawtell in Little Tokyo. Their drink lineup has traditional boba teas, milk teas, brulees, and fruit tea. Tons of customization options like oat milk and cheese foam. The definition of their shop is serving you the right drinks with a bright attitude.
3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, during the summer in Japan, people drink this special beverage. It's a lemon drink, but the most unique thing about it is that it looks just like water. However, as soon as you shake the bottle, the lemon juice inside turns into a jelly. It's very refreshing, which is why people love it so much in the summer. Next, applying a tempered glass screen protector can be a bit risky, but people in Japan have found an easy solution for this too. They use special types of frames where you place your device, allowing you to apply the tempered glass easily and perfectly. Lastly, in Tokyo, Japan, if you buy a drink, instead of a disposable straw, you are given special flavored edible straws. So after finishing your juice, you can eat the straw instead of throwing it away. 3 things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, if you look at a packet of vegetables or any product, it clearly mentions which farm it came from. Along with that, the farmer's photo and details are also printed on the packaging. Next, in Japan, whenever you go to buy an item, you'll notice something placed next to it. At the top, there's water to moisten your fingers, and below that are plastic bags that you can easily pull out to carry your items. Lastly, in Japan, people use a special type of spoon for eating ice cream instead of a normal one. The advantage is that compared to a regular spoon, this one helps melt the ice cream faster.
Why food great when I gotta lose weight? Woo! I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100%.
3 things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, you can find these candy-flavored cups where you can drink your coffee. They look exactly like a real cup, but after finishing your coffee, you can actually eat the cup like candy. Next, in Japan, you'll find chewing gum packets that look just like a tape roll. You can pull out as much gum as you want, eat it, and then close it back up for later. Lastly, people in Japan have become so creative that even a normal shop bottle is designed in a unique way, like shampoo that comes out shaped just like a cat's paw. 3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, this is Japan's most famous Sakura matcha drink. The way you drink it is a bit different. Before drinking, people remove the seal on top like this. Then, when you twist the cap, the matcha flavor stored in the top spreads throughout the bottle. After that, you just shake it well, and your matcha drink is ready. Next, some dustbins in Japan can't be operated by hand because they have sensors at the bottom. You can control and use them with your feet like this. Lastly, in Japan, people use special tissues to keep their babies clean. These tissues are much softer and wetter than regular ones, and they're specially made for babies.
3 things that don't exist in Japan. Stop saying they do. First, in Japan, this faucet only gives you water if you keep it happy. There's no handle at all. Instead, you have to massage the tap, and the more you rub it, the longer the water runs. Next, people keep saying these cartoon faucets are in every public bathroom in Japan. It's literally just someone's home sink, and just because it went viral doesn't make it Japanese. Next, this reshapeable soap that went viral on TikTok isn't actually from Japan. It's literally just something a DIY creator made at home, and people mislabeled it as Japanese. Next, in Japan, you can find elevators with seats in the corner, but you're not allowed to sit on them. That's because it's an emergency toilet where you can lift it up and use it. Next, in Japanese subways, some food and drink stands are left completely alone. The prices are already written there, and people simply take what they want and leave the money in a box. Next, in Japan, many parents give their kids this phone for one simple reason. The moment they pull this tag, the phone sets off a loud siren, takes photos, and even sends their exact location straight to their parents. And finally, Japan also has these cooling neck rings. You run them under cold water for a few minutes, they turn completely solid, and it feels like air conditioning sitting right on your neck. Little things in Japan that just make sense. First, in Japan, this iced coffee is going viral for one simple reason: no ice. Someone froze the entire cup at around -86 degrees. When it comes out, the glass is completely covered in frost. Instead of adding regular ice, they pour fresh milk and hot espresso straight into the frozen cup. The drink stays perfectly ice cold without a single drop of water to water it down. Next, in Japan, you don't need to go home to rest your tired feet. Right on the city streets, there are public foot baths with hot, clean water. You just sit down, take off your shoes, and soak your feet for a few minutes. When you're done, they feel soft, relaxed, and like you never walked at all. And lastly, in Japan, students take their notes so seriously that they use waterproof notebooks. These notebooks have an IP68 rating, meaning they can survive being fully submerged in water. Spilled drinks, rainy days, or even accidental drops in a puddle won't ruin their work. Japanese store, you can take exactly the number of bread slices you need because every pack is clearly marked with the slice count, whether you want just 2 slices for a quick snack or a full pack for the family.